Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Serginho. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
He's got two! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not the most accurate pass. Van der Vaart. Yamal is sharing after that one. And it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And it's Eto'o! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Vaart, looking tidy in possession here. That'll be a throw. That is good alertness. That is Snuta! Barcelona have it back and can go again. Van der Vaart has a shot! Eto'o. A searching ball that into space. And he thumps it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. There will be a throw-in. Eto'o, and it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge, big chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Conte. Serginho. Serginho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had it taken off him. Van der Vaart. Serginho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mateus. And it's Pirlo. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Lahm.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge. Serginho. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Batistuta. The less said about that pass, the better. Lahm. Ronaldinho. And he's on his way! Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Thuram. And that's another good win of the ball. Mateus works it forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Conte. Costa Curta. Batistuta chasing after it. That is Conte. Another pass just keeps it. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tchouaméni.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pirlo. And smartly reclaimed. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tchouaméni. Conte. Gets into some space. He's got away. Flings in. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldinho. Quality ball. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
It's their second corner of the game. Chooses to go back. Mateus! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta might just make this. Conte, Chouameni. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 13.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Beckham. And it's Salah. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's through here. He gets big. Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Ronaldinho, Neymar, Roberto Carlos, terrific header! He's kept it out just. Pedri, Salah, Costa Curta. Now it's Batistuta. Ball played for Conte. It's Pedri. Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Played back in. And it's Salah. Costa Curta is charging up, climbs up big! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Gently done. Salah. Costa Curta. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. And Hullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Here comes the cross.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van der Vaart. And it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been won straight back. Conte. Tchouaméni. Conte. Van der Vaart. Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. Buffon punts it upfield. Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Conte. Yamal. And it's Conte. Van der Vaart. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball has bounced loose now. Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. Van der Vaart. Yamal. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Rijkaard cuts it out. Van der Vaart is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well read, nice interception. Van der Vaart. And here's Batistuta. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. Yamal. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Van der Vaart.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Hullet. Foot in. And here's Yamal. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Conte. It's Van der Vaart. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira makes the interception. Rummenigge. Can he finish? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Van der Vaart. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Conte. Van der Vaart. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that was never going to make it. Conte, spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's played him through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Defending was strong and firm. Beckham. And here's Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Zico. Now it's Gullit. Has a goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
15.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. Van der Vaart. Yamal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Gullit. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Salah. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got the beating of his man. Hits one! And he's following up! Yes! And surely that settles it. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitutions taking place.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Real chance! He's kicked it out, just.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Batistuta. Played back, Pedri! Great reaction! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Barcelona are certain.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Barcelona get their 4th corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, here we go. And he's gone backward here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zico. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zaire Emery. Sergin. And he's let fly! And there goes the final whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again... That is Snowter! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the runner, spread neatly. Conte. Traumeri. And the shot's on here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Sergio Busquets, national team boss, was once quoted as saying, if you watch the whole game, you won't see Busquets, but watch Busquets and you'll see the whole game. And I think, to be honest, that sums him up perfectly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Messi. Scholes. Van der Vaart. Conte. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
He's having a go! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Scholes. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a lovely, neat pass. So we're still where we started right now. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Quality ball. Traumeri. And here's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking here to chip it through. Traumeri. Roberto Carlos. Over to the left. Played back in. Rivaldo. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona have fired themselves in front. And Batistuta! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Batistuta. Scholes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Casillas somehow saves it. Now it's Kante. Roberto Carlos. Traumeri. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now that is commitment to the cause. They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge. Messi. And it's Scholes. And it's Messi. That's Busquets. Vitinha. Rummenigge! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Batistuta, great hit! What a wonderful goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chouameni, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that was never going to make it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both. He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos goes short. It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo, spread out to the left. Costa Curta, and it's played forward. He could be in here. Rivaldo, played through for the wide man. Rivaldo, he can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Scholes. Vitinha has created 1 goal already. And they've got a throw. Now the ball's gone astray. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van der Vaart. Batistuta. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Scholes is flagged offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Scholes. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has 2. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Serginho. Beraldo. And it's Conte. That's a little off target. Musiala. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is Conte. Batistuta. Now it's Figo. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Beraldo can get it clear.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. And here's Yamal. Costa Curta.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And he is just ripping it up.
Gol del Barcelona.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
El dorsal 27.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Beckham.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Now it's Batistuta. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Conte. And it's Batistuta. He is starved of space and time. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni.
Habrá 3
Oh, red,
minutos de
nice
descuento.
interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Conte. Beckham. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No way through. And it's Messi. That's the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a doubt,
welcome
it
to
is the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that is rather wayward. No, he's not getting his way this time. Traumeri. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Cruyff. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. That's a good ball out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Traumeri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. An instinctive delivery. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter.
Batistuta! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
And Batistuta! And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Hullet. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that has been clubbed away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread neatly. Now it's Luis, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Played into space out wide. Oh no, what has happened here? Great hit! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That's a nicely measured pass. Real chance! Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Serginho. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. Defending was strong and firm, and that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been won straight back. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way. Yamal, and that's been intercepted. And here's Havertz. Shifted it to the flank. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Havertz! That's a decent clearance. Conte. Barcelona with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. So we've reached the hour mark.
Asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Out to the right. Conte. He could be in here. He's had a shot!
Barcelona have
Oh, that's ambitious. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Tchouaméni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Serginho. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Serginho, that looks a good ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 23, Beckham.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
There will be a throw-in. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. Nuno Mendes. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Well, that's a nice ball. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Chouameni spread it left. It's Van der Vaart. That has not gone well. Van der Vaart. Davids gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Havertz. And he cuts out the supply. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Van der Vaart, who's set up 1 goal so far. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Cantona! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball, floats it up and over. Back into the middle, he's cut it out. And Batistuta! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He could be in here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pinches it off him. Van der Vaart. And here's Batistuta. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pernis driving on and making good progress. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cantona. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Clips it so gently. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Spread neatly. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Beraldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Batistuta. Van der Vaart. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos goes short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this.
Can he put it away? He scores! Barcelona are back in business.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very...
He rises! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pernis actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Conte! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's looking wide. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Conte. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Van der Vaart. And there's green grass ahead of him. Serginho stood up well to him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Now it's
descuento.
Batistuta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Passing nice and neat. Batistuta touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's definitely not his best. Conte. Adams cuts out the pass. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Batistuta. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the lot. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Cantona. Van der Vaart. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cantona. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Batistuta, and the finish! Van der Vaart. That is Conte. That is Conte.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Chance to shoot now. Van der Vaart! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
They're up to 5 corners now.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Chance for the
el dorsal
header!
13.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's a shade optimistic.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but...
And Batistuta! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get onto this? Pedri. Here's Roberto Carlos. That is Conte. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Danielson. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's got space in the area. Mohamed, chance! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has a look up and drives it forward. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar, in comes the... Oh, smashing header! That's really well cleared. Oh, well played, well played. Danielson.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Quality ball. Mbappe is herring after that one.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, after all of that, Jim... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Passing nice and neat.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Cavani. Oh no, what has happened here? Decent hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish, look.
Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. There's the header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's good vision. Now it's Bellingham. Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Figo really added the width there.
In with a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And here's Bale.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bale's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Turns and goes back. Looking here to chip it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Great chance! And it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. But he's got the shot away! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Van der Vaart. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, the defence proved infallible. Van der Vaart! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a go! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
No, he's not getting past him there. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni, spread out to the left. It's Roberto Carlos. Serginho. And it's Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Davids. And it's Figo. Bellingham. Cavani. That's a nicely measured pass. He's dealt with that really well. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Platini plays a delicate ball. Brilliantly cut out. Played out to the left flank. There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Liverpool get the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Quickly taken. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Bale.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And smartly reclaimed. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Vigo has it out wide and in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Conte. And it's Maldini. Bellingham. Now it's Cavani.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's hoisted clear. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Beraldo gets good distance on it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por
Alexander-Arnold. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Mohamed Salah. Van der Vaart. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cavani. And the shot! It's there! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Liverpool take the lead.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Van der Vaart. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, well played, well played. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Kante has created one goal already. And it's Batistuta. It's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold. Platini. Davids. And here's the chance to counter. That's Maldini. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.